Oh yeah, let's bring it.
Jackie Moran here in the Iman Style Studio, talking about one of the most essential and timeless pieces anyone can bring into their closet, and that is the trench coat. When you have a coat in genuine leather mixed with the hottest material of the season, suede, you are talking high style. T is for transition, and nothing transitions better than this topper right here. And no one has done it better than Iman. It's all about the details. Slimming princess seams, tortoise detail buttons, gold hardware to finish you off in complete style. If you want to wear a coat this season, do it in high style, and do it with Iman.
And you know what? It's affordable luxury. That's what makes this jacket so amazing and beautiful. We're gonna go through the colors, and here's why I will encourage you. Yeah, they're starting to sell out. It happened, we knew it was gonna happen at midnight last night with Amy. So if you're thinking about it and you're like, gosh, I want that perfect trench coat style that's timeless and beautiful and so wearable, all genuine suede and leather, that's amazing. Here's your one opportunity and the only chance. It is the last Platinum Today special for the entire year. So I'm gonna give you colors, we'll do sizes. By the way, perfectly sized. It's semi-fitted, but it's right on for whatever your HSN size is. So here we go. First up, the beautiful Sonia is wearing this yummy, how yummy is this? Oh my gosh. We've got it paired up with the slip into slim jeans coming up. This is this gorgeous cognac color. Is that not amazing? How yummy and beautiful. And you know this is that one jacket that you're just gonna wear and love and just enjoy. And what a terrific value at FlexPay. So that is our cognac. Now here's Miss Annette. Hi, Miss Annette, how are you? Oh, she's rocking the sexy black. Okay, let's do this. Look, again, beautiful styling, that great trench coat style. We love the length on this, girls, because guess what? It covers up our buns. We love all the details, and Iman will get into some of the important details in just a couple of minutes. So there's your classic black. Now, Emily's up next. What a great color. This is actually one of the newest colors, and it's called gray taupe, taupe gray. So whisper of taupe, hidden, just mixed in, just dipped in to this stunning gray color. So that's that color. The next one up after that. Hello, darling, how are you? This is our, I think you're wearing the red Zinfandel, right? We're calling it red Zinfandel. Yes, we are. Beautiful. Think burgundy. Make it just a touch bit lighter, just a teeny bit lighter than a traditional deep burgundy. Is that not beautiful? So rich, so opulent, and yet it doesn't cost a fortune to look like you're worth a fortune, right? All right, and then finally, last but not least, hello, darling. Miss Carol is wearing, and we are twins today. Well, not really, but kinda.
We are.
Kinda, a little bit.
And we're in navy blue.
There you go. And we're in the stunning midnight blue. This is gonna be the next one to sell out. We've already sold out of moss green, so the one you're seeing on Carol will be the next to go. And it's the moment, if you've ever wanted genuine, beautiful leather, gorgeous, genuine suede, look at this value. This is amazing to me. It really is. And you know what? Thanks to Iman, and she partners up obviously with Joy Mangano, and they just do the impossible. They make the impossible possible. Did you see that value? Over $300 and some, and yet we're at $149.95. We have 5 FlexPays. Now this is really what blew me away. On FlexPay, $29.99 to get a leather jacket. How incredible, roomy, comfortable, easy to wear. You can get it home if you use any major credit card, and you can use PayPal for under $30. Come on, you know that's crazy. That's unheard of in the world of fine jackets, beautiful linings, great detailing, but you can get that today. Now, the only problem is do you get in before we lose some sizing? We have extra small through 3X, and what we'll do is we'll show you the models, but we're also gonna share with you some measurements. Now, I am wearing a medium. I'm a medium girl here at HSN. That's who I am. I'm proud of it, but so I'm wearing the medium, and I find it to be the perfect fit. I'm wearing mine button. You can obviously wear it open if you want to. You can push the sleeves up. The leather is so scrumptious. It is so soft. It's so pliable that this is a jacket you will love instantly. It's kind of like out of the box. You throw it on and you go, wow, I really love this jacket. Whether you're wearing it with a great little sheath dress, you're wearing with our slip into skinny jeans coming up, huge. You'll see those in a couple of minutes. Whether you're wearing it with a long dress, if you're gonna wear it to an office, if you put it on with some chambray. You're just going to have so much fun wearing a beautiful jacket. You know, we sell lots of jackets here at HSN. That's true, and there's so many great ones out there. I don't think we've had a more detailed, more luxurious, finer jacket than this one. I really don't. I think this whole fall season, you're seeing our true best foot forward, and we do awesome jackets. But what an opportunity to finally get that jacket you've always wanted. It's not something that's gonna go out of style in 2 weeks. You literally will be 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 10 years, and this exact same jacket you said yes to yourself today, you're still gonna pull out of the closet. When it hits fall, it gets a little chilly, you get that crispness in the air, and you go, man, I'm glad I bought that jacket. I have several Iman jackets, and I love them. They just last, they look beautiful, the leathers are amazing, and it's such a fun time to go, you know what, I just wanna rock a great leather jacket. Look at all this beautiful detail too. First off, what I love as well, zippers. We love the zippers. So you get some versatility here. Let's say it's getting a little warm wherever you might be, or you say, gosh, I just want more of a moto look. You actually work and you can open that up and it gives you more of a moto look. I am wearing it buttoned and it's a double-breasted classic trench style. We've got the beautiful collars on here. And it's a combination of this stunning leather that you'll see in the upper area. And then you've got your suede. So why the suede here? Because it makes it roomier. That's genuine suede. We have suede throughout the entire body of the jacket. I want to turn around and show you the back side as well. So you flip it around. Suede, look at that. Oh, isn't it just yummy? I mean, there's just something wonderful about owning the real thing. Have you ever gotten faux and somebody says, oh, I love your jacket, or you're wearing it, like, gosh, I'm getting kind of hot. It's because it's faux. Isn't it wonderful for the price of faux to be able to get the real thing? And when it's buttery and it's really soft like this is, it means it's great quality. The buttery, the softer, the more drape you have in any leather means it's better leather, and that's what you're getting. All right, so leather and suede, genuine, beautiful, great styling, 100% genuine leather and suede. I think that's so important to repeat over and over again. You've got, of course, elegant gold front zipper pockets and detailing. We've got that sexy slimming silhouette. Thank you. It's princess seaming, cut beautifully. That's what Iman is so well known for when she designs clothes. You have the adjustable removable belt, which I love, so if you want to cinch it up or not wear it at all. And then look at all this detailing. Curved back panel that offers definitely feminine detail, but really true to that whole trench style. Greatest genuine tortoise buttons. It's lightweight and comfortable. I think that is so important because nobody wants to be stuffed into leather and suede. And here she is, the gorgeous, iconic, amazing designer Iman. Hello.
Hi, I haven't seen you for a long time.
It's been a really long time, way
Okay.
too long.
It's a trench coat, not a jacket.
Oh, good point. There you go.
Okay, I know the length is not that long and it's done on purpose for that way because so then the petite girls will not be too long on them.
Right.
So this is a perfect trench length, but most importantly, the takeaway on this is that it's made out of the best of luxe leather and the most sumptuous, soft, genuine suede. The combination of both makes it the perfect match. I call it this, the now, the new, and the next.
It's a great
because
point.
it's timeless.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
it's a
I
timeless.
was saying that earlier too, Iman. I love the fact that whenever you do any of your designs, they do. It can work 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 10 years.
Exactly.
It's wonderful. And what is it about owning leather and suede, having the real thing? Why is that important?
Because a lot of the times we try to cut corners and we try to buy things that are on trend, that will be disposable fashion within 3-4 months. And so if you collectively, really, you look in your closet and you have 5 or 6 items and you put them together, probably this coat will be even less the price of all those disposable fashion you have it. So the idea is actually, this is an investment piece, but it's an affordable luxury. That means you get it home for this really great price point. You've tried it on. If you don't like it, you can return it home. Where you can touch it, smell it, feel it, put it on your body, and see what the quality is. The quality, it's everything, every detail, which we will walk you through, from the zippers to the lining to the princess seamings. You know, everything about this coat is the ultimate luxury, ultimate affordable luxury, that it is timeless. This coat, and especially all the colors that I've done, are things that are really neutral, will never go out of style. A burgundy will never go out of style. A gray will never go out of style. A black will never go out. Navy will not go out of style. That is why we did it in these classic colors, so that they will be timeless pieces.
Yep, and here's what's amazing to me, Iman, because I came in, and you know me, I'm fortunate, I love working with you, I love doing your shows. Always buy a little something when you're here. By the way, the boots. Between the jacket and the boots, I'm insane over these boots. I am so happy about that. I swear, when I get off the air, I'm buying a pair in black.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get to those in a moment. But I expected the price to be so much higher.
Yeah.
I really did. I'm like, okay. Or I expected that the details wouldn't be there. For example,
Yeah.
the back flap
Yeah.
was such a pleasant and unexpected surprise.
Yeah, but usually because they stitch it together.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah, but as a trench, the traditional trench, they're not attached to each other.
That's right.
So I wanted to really create something that was classic, that is known. If you think about it, Burberry. Burberry is known for its trench and plaid, right?
Right.
It's been in business for over 150 years, right? Because they do the classics the better than anybody else.
Sure.
And so that's what I was trying to bring to you, something that is classic, but also in the two most luxurious fabrication that exists in fashion, which it is leather and suede.
It's beautiful.
You know? So if you think about it, a leather coat by a Valentino will be over $10,000, right?
yes.
A Louis Vuitton will be $6,000. A Gucci, give it or take it, $5,000.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to create is those timeless pieces that are with the most beautiful, really the best quality that there is in both leather and suede, and make it affordable for you.
Yeah. And when you get it at home, I wish I could be there, and I call it the open the box moment.
Yes.
You know, where you open it up and you go, $149, no.
Never gonna be up.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I'm gonna return it.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know, even when you get the box, you're kind of thinking, I'm not gonna like this.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you they can't do all that at $149.
Yes.
But she did. And when you get it at home, you'll see it.
Actually, a caller called, and she said the same thing. And she said she looks forward now to it because she's been buying my products for years. She said stuff that she's bought 4 or 5 years ago, people think that she just bought them because of the quality, that it's classics, they never go out of style. And so yes, when you open the box, you think, but somebody who knows what the quality of my products are, they look forward to it because they can rely upon it year in, year out, season in, season out, that the quality will be up to par. If you're new to the collection, this is where you start, get it home. We guarantee you, because the only place we could do this, and because that's why exclusively at HSN, is that you'll be able to return it home in 30 days if you don't like it.
Right.
So what do you have to lose? I mean, even in the price point, I'm telling you, a Starbucks coffee and maybe a muffin is that.
That's true with FlexPay.
Yeah,
You're
so
getting a
you
leather
get it home,
jacket.
you try it, something that this is great, how great it is, smell it, try it, put it on, look at all the details, and see what we're talking about. But I guarantee you, this is why I'm creating, this is the only coat I'm creating this year, that it is a platinum collection, that is the best of luxe. And once I created this, I didn't want any other colors but these neutral colors. And that's it. I don't want to call, it is the it coat for the season, so I didn't want to come back in next month and give you another coat and say, the it season again.
This is the it of the it.
Yeah, no, and it is one time.
That's right, yeah.
And that's why I stopped, because I've created, I think, the best coat that I've created yet since I started Platinum Collection.
I completely agree with you. All right, we're going to look at the colors again, and this is easy because again, they're easy. They're so timeless. For example, this cognac, and I know Jackie's been joining us throughout the day. We're going to show you how we've styled it out. Think about this: you can wear it with black. You turn around and wear it with your tweeds. You can turn around and wear it with a beautiful, beautiful chambray or an indigo or whatever. It really doesn't matter. Even a beautiful winter white would look gorgeous. But this one officially is called the cognac color. So there's cognac, and there we go. Oh, we're showing it with great legging, or you can do a jean.
Yeah.
Then, of course, we have I love your midnight blue.
Yes.
This is the next one to go. If you would like the midnight blue, this is going to be the last show, and then it's going to be completely sold out. It will not make this evening's show. So here it is in midnight blue, rocking your awesome boots. They're so comfortable.
Yeah.
And then this is the one you decided to wear,
Yes,
which
yeah,
is the
no.
Zinfandel red.
Again, it's not a red, it's a Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Zinfandel Bordeaux. Think about it when you're having a glass of Zinfandel, that dark red. And that's why it's a neutral.
All right, then we have two more colors. And this is one of, I think, the most fascinating of the colors.
Well,
because
yeah.
you did a wonderful mix between gray and taupe.
Well, because you want a play between the leather and the suede. So one of them has to be light and the other one has to be darker. So, you know, so that you have that contrast and you see the richness of the suede and the shine on the leather. So, and that is what, it's all about creating the texture and luxury. Yeah.
And then finally, we have the classic black. Now, here's the thing. If you're on the line, you're going, oh, I'm a fence sitter, I'm not sure, just go for the black. I've got to give you an update. We started at just over 10,000. We have now 11,100 sold today. This is such a special treat because you deserve a beautiful, timeless, great jacket. You know you do. You can see yourself in this. You know you can see yourself wearing it. You go, oh my gosh, I'm going pumpkin picking, I'm going to a festival, I'm going out to dinner, I'm going to an office, I've got a meeting, a convention to go to. I'm just hanging out with the kids, going to the store. You literally will wear this to almost any and everything that you can imagine.
And the other thing that it's very really, that I want you to also, another takeaway, it's because it is the best of leather and the best of suede, it's lightweight. This is why the designers do the best and try constantly to outdo each other to make it the lightest weight of leather, without losing any of the lux of it, right? So it's a lightweight. If you think about it, a cashmere sweater, this is how the weight of it.
Yeah,
is.
completely
Yeah.
agree.
It's that easy.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna check in with Miss Moran, right? Yeah, Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
You know her
There
as
she
Miran.
is.
She's Jackie.
I'm here, I promise. I'm here in the flesh, everybody. I am so excited to talk about this jacket. As the day is going, sometimes it pops out of the mouth. No, it's a coat, everybody. Trench coat at its most luxe, its finest. And here's the deal. We have been playing in the models room all day long. We are getting more and more and more luxe with our outfits. We are getting so inspired. I want to show you. We're getting into the afternoon. Let's start off with a bang. These are two incredible night out looks that, of course, can start casual and then just go full on gorgeous. And I want to show you Mackenzie here for a second, because when you see a coat in black, this really shows how luxe and how fine the quality is. Because when you have something in black, when it's leather, and don't forget suede is leather, it's the underside of leather that's treated and rubbed for this velvety finish. It's even harder to do and more rare than your genuine leathers that you're seeing up here. But this combination is incredible. Look at how it pops on camera, everybody. And so I just want to show you her gorgeous outfit underneath, the gorgeous fall colors, the leopard. Look at how great that looks with the black. And really quick, I want to do a crash course on ways to cinch and ways to tie. You can do it open. Look at how gorgeous she looks when we do it closed. Pop those sunglasses on, pop up the collar, right? And then I'm gonna actually show this last one here, everybody. I'm gonna get into it because I love the idea of giving it the blogger pop, as I like to call it. I want us to really play around with this because it's so soft and so sumptuous. Check that out. And Mackenzie or Ingrid could both rock this look right now. It's so chic, it's so fun to play with, and we've been doing it all day long. The outfits are endless. When you have a luxury topper, a luxury coat like this, I really don't want you to miss this day, everybody. It's incredible.
Yeah, and it's so right, too, because it is unbelievably versatile.
Absolutely, it's unbelievable. You know, the other thing is that exactly what Jackie was saying about bloggers. This New York Fashion Week, it was 90 degrees in New York, and everybody had a coat over, you know, on their shoulders. Why? Because it has become seasonless.
Right.
It has become seasonless. It has become a big fashion item. It has become part of what the look is. So, you know, regardless whether you live in a cold climate where you're gonna layer things and put a scarf on and put a boot on and, you know, and all that, and gloves and all that, or you just live in a climate like LA that it gets cooler at night, that you put it over your shoulder and still you get the look. But the thing is that it's not you're paying this price for something that is disposable, you're paying for this price for something that it is timeless.
And what a great way to be able to invest in it. By the way, we'd love to hear from you. Please come on through. We are busy. We knew it was going to be a really fun afternoon because you know what? We're about to hit October. You know, you smell that little Christmas hit the air every now and then, maybe in the mornings. You're like, yes, fall is almost here. And don't you get excited about that? Don't you want to add those couple of pieces to your wardrobe that just scream it's fall? And again, we're talking all fall, all winter, taking this into spring, over your shoulders, even in the middle of the summer for that look. But this is the time to really treat yourself to something special. And why today? Iman is not doing any more Jacket Today specials from the Platinum Collection for the rest of the year. When Iman said, this is it, this is truly it, this will never be repeated, it can't be. The quality is absolutely unsurpassed. I wish I could reach out, hand you the jacket right now and say, just put this on.
But then you can't. You can get it on a, you know, on the, what's the price that they have to pay for it from now
Our
to get
Flex
it home?
is easy, it's $29.99.
$29, okay. So to get it home, that is how you try it. You smell it, you put it on, you look inside out, you turn it, you know, check every detail about it, and then you don't like it, you return it. But at the same time, as we said, we started with 5 colors. First one went out last night, and it's going to go like this very fast.
And yeah, let me give an update, because here's what it is. In the taupe, we're down to the final 500. Oh man, the taupe is almost completely gone. In the blue, this is called Midnight Blue, the one that I'm wearing, we're into just a couple of hundred left. I will guarantee you the blue will not be in tonight's show at all. It looks like now the taupe won't either. So here's what's gonna happen a little later. There'll be like 3 colors left in like extra small and maybe a medium.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, it always happens when Iman's here.
Yeah.
But you know, Iman, when you were talking about investment dressing, this is what I love. And wait, let's talk about the fit real quick, guys. You're gonna see the stats on the models. I will tell you, I'm a medium HSN girl. I am wearing the medium. I so desperately want Iman to talk about the cut of this, because even in the girl area, up here in the upper area, the cut is unbelievable. Everything fits so perfectly.
Yeah, it is true to size, to whatever size you are, right? And obviously we know that somebody could be small, but more bustier and less hip, you know what I mean? Because it is a coat, it already has room around that area. Yeah. It's not like a fitted jacket or a sweater. So there is a room to that area. And because the leather is so soft, it gives, it moves. Yeah. So it's not restrictive in that way. It will move with you, it will stretch with you.
Like you can actually drive your car.
You can actually drive. Because a lot of the times when you're wearing leather, what we end up with a coat is we take the coat off before we start getting in the car. Because, you know, to sit like this with a, you know, with a stiff coat is very, you know, uncomfortable. But that's why it moves with you really well. The A shape at the bottom is done on purpose, you know, so that's, and however hippie you are, however bigger thighs you have, it doesn't matter. It will never be too tight when you're walking. Yeah. Or worse, when you're walking, when it hikes up,
it starts to crawl up.
It starts to crawl up.
That's it, and you're like digging
and you're digging, you're putting your coat down, right? You know,
that's so
exactly.
True.
But making it an A shape gives room at the bottom, so when you're moving, the coat is not hugging your body.
Right. And just FYI, if you can do this to a leather coat, it's great leather.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever got a leather coat and you're like, oh my gosh, it's cardboard, this is so miserable, I can't even get my arms up. Yeah. Look what I'm doing, I'm literally pushing the sleeves up. That's very expensive leather. Premium leather, premium suede, everything about this is such a yes. And now we're gonna very quickly be hitting about 12,000 ordered, and we're just, still in the afternoon here, 4:22 in the afternoon. Well, I'm gonna say hi to Michelle in Georgia. Michelle, you're on with the fabulous Iman. Welcome to HSN.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Iman.
Hi.
I'm so excited to speak with you. I have to say, I love this trench coat.
Oh.
I've been looking for one for some time. I love the price point, for the quality. It was just phenomenal.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And Michelle, do you see?
Absolutely stunning.
Do you see the lining of your coat?
I have not seen it on the camera, but I know from past experience, because I owned 4 other Imani coats.
Well, let me show you.
The quality
Look
of
at
the
that.
lining and the fit.
Look at that satin.
That is fabulous.
That matches the coat.
Gorgeous.
Stunning, stunning.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, my love. Enjoy it.
I will. Thank you so much for making just such a great product.
Thank you.
For us fashion divas who love to just rock the classics and take it into a new season.
Absolutely, absolutely. Awesome. Enjoy it and have a nice Sunday.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks,
my
Michelle.
love. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So yeah, the quality is unsurpassed. I can guarantee you that. All you have to do is get a size and a color you like now before they all start dwindling here and there. And and get it home and see what we're talking about.
But what a treat to be able to get a leather and suede jacket and not have to spend a fortune on it.
Yeah, and most of the time you don't have all these colors.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Most of the time you have 2 colors.
Like cognac and black.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're lucky if you can get anything above size 6.
It's a great point. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so this is really truly a great opportunity to be able to do this. Something that I really truly love, that I think is an affordable chic, an affordable luxury that people, I think all women should have it in their closet, and it would not have been possible if it wasn't through HSN.
That's true. And also, let me show you a couple other treats. Number one, I've got to talk about the satchel for 2 seconds. Okay,
More
Are you
left?
gonna do
I thought they
sizing?
were
This
nothing
is the
much left.
No, there's not. This is
They're
the
on the last
last
leg.
It is. These are almost completely gone. And I got to show the boots too, gang, because when I get off the air today, I am ordering these boots. I am desperate for a black pair of suede boots.
I know.
I don't have any. I've got
And
like an old
scrunch.
pair. Oh,
What was that?
scrunch or up or whatever you want to do.
No,
There's-
no, these are done scrunched.
Oh,
They stay
pre-scrunched.
like that. Yeah. These are like the original 70s favorite boots that everybody loved.
Totally,
Is
we're
that
rocking
with
these
better
boots.
suede?
It's better suede. That's right, better suede and a better fit, by
Yes,
the way.
yeah.
So we'll talk about the boots in a minute because these, I mean, I'm completely insane over everything in the show. But first off, here's the bag. Last chance. We're down to 50 left in the black, 50 in the cognac. And the gray taupe, I've got maybe 50. So this is your last chance. This is all genuine leather and suede. Absolutely unbelievable price for that. And isn't it a classic? Of course, from a classic woman. Then the boots. Okay, so please, leave me one pair in black. That's in size 8. That's all I need, everybody, okay?
Yes.
One pair in size 8, okay?
Yeah.
Because these are just phenomenal. I love them. They're flexy. They're comfy. I
Exactly.
love how
The
you
bo-
did the cool, thicker heel.
Yeah, the thicker heel.
That's
You'll be able to
great.
wear it all day long.
Yeah.
You know.
Look, you're even rocking the boots today.
Oh, yeah, and I cannot... And you know my history.
She's had a little bit of a footy issue.
Not a little bit. It's a big issue.
No, but I
you
love
know.
that because you
But
made
I
them
did
so
it,
we can
yeah,
all
big
wear
and
them.
Well, you know, I'm trying to actually, in one day, maybe I'll create shoes for people with bad feet.
Do a whole line of them.
Just a
You know
whole
what?
line.
We would appreciate that, bad feet or not. You know they got to be
But
comfortable.
the comfort level, you know, if I can wear it with my bad foot, I can barely wear a heel.
Yeah.
And I can wear this all day.
They're so
Yep,
cute. So
yep.
absolutely get the boot because the bag and the boots and the additional items are much more limited than, say, the jacket. Although the jacket, well, you know what? We actually are almost 50% through the entire quantity right now.
Yes.
So this is for sure going to be an early sellout. And I think, Iman, you know, when you're trying to find and build a great wardrobe, like you said, you don't need 20 pieces that are yucky. You need a few key pieces that are beautiful.
Yes, and you know, I myself, and I'm the person who tells you this all the time. So I'm like most of you. I'm actually going to do next month a cleaning of my closet and donate a lot of stuff that are valuable, but to Housing Works. You know, so they sell it and so they put it within their system for charity.
Oh, wonderful.
Because we all buy too many stuff that we don't need. We don't wear them.
Yep.
And so it's either give it to Salvation Army or recycle them by giving it to people like Housing Works, where it's a charity. They sell it in their stores, and then they use the money for what they need. But you need to edit. You need to start editing. So it's like, what is the ultimate coat? What is the coat that I wear all the time, day, night, all the time? You start to edit and keep what you need, and the rest, you give it to people who need it.
Right,
Do you know
right.
what I mean? This is the kind of a coat that will be in your closet for years to come because you'll be wearing it over and over again.
You're right,
you know?
you're right, yeah. And don't you feel like, at least for me, lately, it's such a relief to have less clothes.
Well,
it's
first of all, it
easier.
takes... Yeah. Listen, teenagers, we understand. But my age group, I don't understand. Because I'm like, I got to get my act together. My daughter, when I walk in the bedroom in the morning to wake her up, there's clothes everywhere. In the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the closet, all on the floor.
Is it in
And I say,
piles?
why don't you organize and put together what you want to wear at night for the next day? She said, but then I changed my mind. Sounds like every girl, I know.
That's true. That's a teenager for
Yeah,
you.
but you know, as you know, you need to edit. You need to keep on editing, and it doesn't mean like throwing, but it means just giving it away to charity. But you have to really think about what is it that I wear and gravitate towards all the time.
Right.
What makes me look good and feel good about myself all the time.
Right.
You know, it's not that dress that you say, oh, I'm going to keep it 10 years later when I lose 50 pounds. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Let it go.
Oh, no, that's such good advice.
My daughter says
Let
to
it
me,
go.
I swear, my daughter, and I'll stop with the my daughter thing in a minute. But my daughter said, I told her, because I put on 10 pants, and I said, my pants don't fit me anymore. She looked at me and she said, buy new pants.
There you go.
That's how, you know, her answer to it.
That's awesome.
And I'm like thinking, I got to get to the gym. But then I thought, Maybe, yeah.
Just,
I'm 61. Maybe I should just get new pants.
I'll just buy bigger pants.
Yes.
Go with it.
You know.
Good. See, that's sage advice.
And
There
give
you
the
go.
rest to people who need it and who can fit in it.
That's right. There you go. All right, so we're going to put the clock in really quickly. How much time do we have, guys, going? We have less than 10 minutes to go in this airing. Now, as I said, we're about to approach 12,000 ordered. This is such a key point. If you have a couple of really great pieces like this jacket, then what you already have looks better.
Yep.
And then you get rid of all the stuff that you've just been clinging on to.
Yep.
Because this is, and I literally have chill bumps.
No,
because you know what? It's such a weight off your shoulder to unload the stuff you don't like, but be passionate about the pieces you love.
Yeah. Because they make you feel good. They make you look good. You know, it's all, you know, confidence boosting. You know,
right.
Instead of having at war with the closet every day.
Right, right. You're at war, or when you're wearing it, you're at war.
What I'm wearing. I have nothing to wear where there's clothes everywhere.
And you know what I'll tell you, when you pare it down and you've got the perfect jeans, which we have coming up. By the way, I'm not sure what you did with the fabrication on these for this round, but they're amazing.
It's like I created the perfect coat.
And the perfect pant.
I think I've hit on my stride with the perfect jean.
You really, 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 really have. Yeah. And I've got her jeans, and I've got your moto jackets. We're going to check back in with Miss Jackie because she's going to show us some other tips on how you can wear this great coat.
Yes, ladies, and this is really the first time I'm experiencing this taupe, this gray, new love for gray that I'm having. Look at how gorgeous it looks with the plaid and the gorgeous Zinfandel color. Look at this combination, everybody. Mackenzie, are we excited right now? This is so soft and sumptuous. And I don't say that word a lot, by the way, but it deserves that word because I am telling you, this is so lightweight, the way it drapes the body, the way you can cinch it, the way you can give yourself that A-line shape. This will do everything for you. Scrunch it up, live in it, love it. And I just want to show you right now, when we talk about looking incredible on every woman, every type of skin tone, every age, every size, let's do what I like to call my style lineup. If you want to see what your closet can look like with this incredible topper that really, you don't have to worry about the rest when you have this gorgeous luxury piece, here we go. I'm going to continue. My style lineup is just getting better and better as I go. Cognac and black, everybody. You can never go wrong. Look at this all black on Annette. So slimming, so sleek, so sexy. Ingrid can put those gloves right in her pocket because talk about being able to function. Not only is this pocket detail absolutely incredible, the gold tone hardware, look at the gold and silver combination here, and look at when we cinch it. Just look at this before and after, everybody, what you can do here. The details are not only beautiful, they're functional. Look at the tortoise shell, no stone is unturned. And speaking of stone, this taupe gray, you have to experience this. I am telling you, it is my new favorite right now. Of course, it's because I have it on, but I am telling you, every color, you cannot go wrong today. It is so rich, so lustrous, so Iman.
So
Iman, you always do it.
And Jackie, you know, to your point, that taupe gray, sometimes if you're wearing more taupe tones, it'll take on more of the brown. And then if you're wearing more towards the gray world or black, it comes across more gray. I think the taupe is amazing. This is, and I'm a huge, huge taupe fan. So if you want one of the perfect neutrals, sometimes I think it's good. You know, black's always great. We get it. We love it. Whatever. It's easy to wear. I think this is the sleeper color of the season for every season when it comes to taupe, because everything you think you could wear with black, it sort of makes it brighter without being too bright. It makes it more versatile without having to go back to a black basic. So if you are on the fence and saying, gosh, I kind of love that taupe color, highly recommend and get it before it's gone. The taupe and the navy I'm wearing, the midnight navy, those are both the most limited of the two that are left. Going into tonight, we might have 3 colors left, but that won't be true after our show this afternoon. All right, Roseanne in New York, you're on with Iman. Welcome to HSN, and thank you for waiting.
Hi, Roseanne.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, honey, turn your TV down.
I want you to take this chance to thank you.
Oh.
I buy everything you show.
Oh.
I got the cognac trench coat
Yes.
with the matching handbag and gloves.
Oh, right.
And gloves.
And the gloves. Love it.
Trench. Okay.
Roseanne, what do you love
Very
about
good.
Iman's workmanship and the things that she creates?
Excuse me? What?
So, I want to
you
turn,
say?
Roseanne, can you turn your TV down, sweetie?
Oh. Somebody told me to keep it all. Okay.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There
Yes.
we go. That'll make it a lot easier. What do you love about Iman Styles?
Oh, when I don't buy anything to wear anywhere else, no malls, no nothing, because I know when I get Iman fashion, I am in the trend. It's just update. It's updated. It's all, and never mind the beautiful fabric.
Oh, thank you.
Always. Always.
Thank you, Roseanne. And you're going to love
Yes.
this cognac. And I love that you got the matching set of the bag and the gloves, because that's how I would go.
It looks great. Yeah. Well, Roseanne, thank you and
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Okay, so let me do the colors. This one is called, of course, the Gray Taupe. This is the cognac that Roseanne just picked up. We have the red Zinfandel. That's the color that Iman's wearing. There's the navy. It's called Midnight Blue. And then, of course, you have your jet black. Now, the good news about shopping right now, and I love doing the earlier shows with Iman, because I've done her later shows, and we kind of look at each other and say, well, what are we going to talk about next?
Exactly.
Because, yeah. How's
the
New
family?
York? How's the family? Yeah, how's family? You know, how's your daughter?
Yes,
You know.
exactly.
So we kind of get desperate in the evenings, but right now I'm always so thrilled when I get to do this show with her because you've got the choices. Here's the thing: we love luxury. Don't you? I mean, if you went to a store and you could buy, I don't know, a pair of yucky shoes and a pair of really great shoes, and you can get the great shoes for a very, very good price, isn't it lovely to have that? It's like, hey, I'm gonna go buy a car, and wait a minute, the salesman says, I can get that car for
Yeah.
the price of that car?
Exactly.
This is exactly what you're getting. You're getting that Rolls Royce luxury. And a lot of times, girls, you know what? We don't get into that rare air.
But
Iman, I mean, you've lived in that air.
But
and-
that's exactly what it is. And even it's not that is that one cannot afford it, is that the whole industry, and that's why the industry retail is not doing very well, because the whole industry has been saying that we should trade up, but they haven't thought about it, what people need for their money, for education for their children, for their rent, for their food, before they get into buying into fashion. So fashion should be affordable. That's the whole thing. Right. And that it can be done. That is why I came to HSN, that it can be done. Right. So that's that whole idea about that it is just because it's luxe leather and suede, that does not mean that it cannot be afforded by unless you make a certain amount of money.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, and also even if you have all the money in the world, if they don't have your size.
And
that's even especially when it comes to leather and suede.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. So
yeah.
there's a lot of things that is working against the fashion, and fashion people don't understand why it's happening. Well, they just don't want to fix it. So HSN were able to afford me the place to do that.
Right.
You know, and that's why I do it. That's why I do from extra small to 3X. If it doesn't, if everybody does not look good in it, I just say kill that item.
Right, and what I think you have to understand as well is, Iman, she has an amazing eye for tailoring.
Yeah.
That's the key to all of her pieces. I mean, any jacket you've ever done, any pant you've ever done,
but even
it's
just
the details.
in this item alone, the understanding that a princess seam, if it's straight, it makes you boxy. If it's curved, it gives you a figure. You know, it's the whole idea of feminizing and celebrating the female form, regardless whether it's an extra small or 3X.
Right. And also the details too. For example, this is the detail you'd find on a jacket that's hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Here?
If I attach this, it'll be much cheaper for me.
Right, because
and
you know
I'll make
what?
more profit.
She has to make more jacket under
Exactly,
here.
exactly. So I want to make the best.
Look at that.
You know, the best of, and make it affordable.
This trench design, you guys, that's what we're talking about. Like, I wish you should probably Google trench coats and go to the most expensive brands out there, the ones you named earlier.
Burberry, just try that.
Burberry, just look at their trench coats and make sure it's suede.
Just a cotton.
That's a great point. And you'll see all the same details. I love the epaulettes on the shoulder. It's great.
Yep.
The pockets, she always does pockets. Thank you,
And
Iman.
these are
They're
deep. Look at how deep they are.
And you can put your
Look,
phone in
I'm
here.
all the way here.
Your lip gloss
Is all the way here.
You could put your little wallet. You could really put a wallet in there too. So if you're the kind of mom mom or person who goes out and you say, I don't really want to carry a purse today, you can shove a lot of stuff in here, your tissues, whatever you do, even those beautiful gloves you have. I love the gloves.
Yes, the gloves are beautiful. And they're perfect match to the coat, suede and leather.
Yeah. Now, let's take it from the fall and then take it all through the winter time. How would you style this out? I mean, Jackie's doing a great job showing us, but how would you personally love to wear this?
Well, you know, it depends entirely on what your lifestyle is and what your age group is, you know. I mean, I can see this in a short skirt, right, with an over-the-knee boot, right, fedora, and that's very 20s and young. And I can see it all monochromatic underneath it and put a coat on it. And that's, you know, 40s or 50s and 60s and above, you know. And, you know, it's really what you feel comfortable in, you know. But what the length of the coat gives you is that you can wear it with skirts, with dresses, even maxi. Because, you know, this will look great on a maxi skirt with a boot.
Oh. Done. I mean, and then it looks great with your chambray jeans. Yes. I mean, you can go back to the slip into slim jeans we have coming up, and it looks perfect as well. All right, got some updates for you. The purse is now officially completely gone, so if you missed out, sorry about that. It is now sold out. We're both wearing the perfect turtleneck, by the way. Thank you, Iman, for doing this. I hate turtlenecks that get sloppy as you wear them, and then you're fiddling with them and they don't stay up, because when I wear a turtleneck, I like it nice and high. This is the perfect turtleneck. It's a great length, too, by the way. Here's what I have left. I have black, I have the blue, I have the cognac, gray taupe, and the red, and that's it. And we remember we bring in a lot less matching pieces than we do the Today's Special. Then, of course, we're going to talk about, there it is. It's a great stretch. It's super comfortable. It's a lighter weight, which I really love. It's not a big, bulky one.
Well, you know what? In layering, you need to start with lightweight.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, you add bulk, and then you're too hot.
That's right. Then you're like,
I gotta take it off.
That's so true, too. So this really is the perfect layering turtleneck. I love the colors as well. Also, got to mention we have extra flex today. While Iman's here, all of our items, if you have your HSN card, we will honor an additional flex. So for the Today's Special, it goes from, well, we have 4, and then it goes to 5. Same with the turtleneck. It actually goes, well, there it is. It goes to 6, actually. So 6 flex pays when you have that HSN card. All right, so we're coming back. We have more surprises. We have items saved just for this hour alone. So stay with us, but here's Shannon Fox with our Spotlight.
It's Joy Mangano's 16th anniversary, and she's back with 2 world premieres. Her brand new luggage line uses revolutionary spin ball wheels and tough tech material infused with the same material in bulletproof vests. Talk about durable. And stay tuned for her most luxurious towels ever. Bleach safe, cosmetic resistant, and super plush. Every Joy product is on sale all month long. Go to hsn.com and search Joy to see more joyful discoveries.
You're overwhelmed, you're stressed. What's coming is freedom. And I want you to know you are seen today. Where you've been has nothing to do with where you are now. If you make new choices in this moment, in this day, your whole life can change. Say yes! Say yes!
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
Extraordinary women are fearless.
Any woman is extraordinary that really walks her own path.
What's the harm in being different?
The wonderful thing about clothing is that it gives you confidence.
It's really important to believe in yourself.
There's something about fall. I love prints and textures, all those creamy colors.
Fall is yummy.
Timeless.
Effortless.
I love fall. More is more and less is a bore.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun. Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
HSN wants you to stay peculiar. Join fashion icon Iris Apfel for an exclusive collection inspired by the film Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Directed by Tim Burton, the movie unveils a breathtaking world full of peculiarities. Iris Apfel's collection celebrates the peculiar with designs that are full of wit, charm, and plenty of surprises. Just like the rare bird herself, shop the collection at hsn.com and be sure to see the movie in theaters September 30th.
Well, I'm Suzanne, and of course we have the amazing Iman here. And now we have something saved brand new just for you. You did not see it earlier today. You didn't see it last night. And it's just this wonderful accessory. And Iman, I love what you do. You know, you never bring us anything that just is like a one-trick pony. It's always got to have something a little magical about it. And
yes.
this indeed does.
Yes.
I love this.
Yes, I don't know any woman who would not love this. And I don't care what age she is, from 90, 100, from 20 to 100. Look at this. What is there not to love?
Hello.
And the fur is removable.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
This is so yummy.
This is what you need when you go to the game.
Oh, you do? I do. Next week, we're talking about I'm going to Parents Weekend. You're right at the football game.
Yes.
How
look at
fabulous
that.
is this?
I know.
Now, this feels like cashmere.
Yes,
oh
it does.
Oh my gosh.
It does. It's not. Because otherwise it'll be hundreds and hundreds.
Darn it.
Yeah.
But it feels just like it.
Exactly. No, it's
Gorgeous.
great. And you know, as I said, the fur is removable, and we're going to show you on the models with the fur, without the fur. I mean, how easy can this be?
Yeah.
Really, it is.
That's really
it's
fantastic.
Really, and very beautiful, giftable item. Because there is no size to it, and every woman loves something like this. Look at that. Look how chic that looks.
Oh my gosh, I love this. And I love the little bit of fringe that you did on the bottom.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, you know, and it's like, it's a very updated, you know, the old just wrap.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not the old wrap. It's not the basic wrap. It's an updated wrap, and beautiful, you know, soft fur, beautiful length.
And I love the cut on this too, because you cut it to actually, this is gonna sound silly, but to really properly hang on the shoulders.
I know. You know when it doesn't? When it's too short and at the back and it's always falling off, yeah.
Or you're like, you know, the whole time you're just like,
yeah, it doesn't stay.
And then it's just like, or you think you're looking pretty good, and then you catch yourself in a window,
and
you'll see it's all
a mess.
Yes, it is. It's all like cockeyed. You're like, really?
Yeah.
So this is literally meant to wear on your shoulders.
Yeah,
you can actually
I want
see
them
it.
to show the models, please.
Yeah.
If you can show the models. One is without the fur, and she pulled a belt on it. And look how beautiful it is.
That's great.
Right?
Yeah.
That's in the black. You see how simple it is? Turn around for me, please. Look at that.
Oh.
Easy.
So cute.
Exactly.
Oh.
Whether you belt it or you don't belt it. And the other, in the camel, is, or the cognac, is with the fur. Look how beautiful that is.
And I love your fur. It's super realistic looking.
Absolutely.
Like it's got the right
movement,
to it.
the right coloring, you know, so to look like real, like real.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's super, super high-end fur.
Yes.
You know what? If you pop this off, you could probably just wear the fur, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, as a
cute?
show.
Like a little...
a scarf.
Yeah, a little scarf. That'd be adorable. So we have 3 colors in it. We have the black.
Yeah.
The next color is going to be officially called the Rich Camel. And then love the dark slate.
Yes, look at that.
Do you like grays?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, especially gray on gray on gray, or gray on white.
Isn't that so chic?
It's just something about it. Yeah, that's very chic.
And do you find I find myself wearing more gray than ever before. I like it as an alternative to black.
Yeah, well, I'm not a black, you know, I don't gravitate towards black. I gravitate towards color all the time. Yeah.
Right, yeah. But I just find for gray, it's such a refreshing neutral.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you walk it, for me at least, I walk in and I go, okay, that's black and that's black. And I've really kind of gotten away from it.
Yeah.
I sort of shy away from wearing black anymore. I think
I find it, basic.
Yes, very much so. Yes,
it's classic.
What's your all-time favorite color?
Wow.
I've not asked you that ever.
Probably cognac camel.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's just, again,
because
classic.
I can pair it with orange, I can pair it with olive, I can pair it with red. Yeah, it takes a lot of colors.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Okay, so it's beautiful. And I love the idea of the gift idea. Maybe you've got someone who has a birthday coming up, or it's your friend who you just love dearly, and you never know what to buy her. This is something, if you live in the southern states or you're out in California, this very well could be the only wrap you use all season
Exactly,
long.
but don't forget, the fur is removable.
Right.
So, so you can put it that, and then when she wants to really jazz herself up, she just puts this little bit of a fur on that does not put much of a heat on you.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right, and look at how beautiful
when
this
it's removed, look at how clean it is.
Isn't that great? Look how pretty that is when it's removed. And you just toss it on, throw it over your shoulder. I love, I think we all do, we love those easy answers. You're up and you're like, okay, I just got to run out of the house. Maybe you go to the Friday night football game. You're watching your kids, your son or your daughter's a cheerleader, and you just want something to toss on your shoulders.
Exactly.
In this with the Obi belt, oh my gosh, you could go to a job interview in downtown New York City and rock that outfit, and people will be kind of envious.
Yes.
Like, ooh, that's a great idea.
Exactly. But I can't see it. Is it Sonia? Sonia, I mean, look at it. She's wearing black jeans, black turtleneck, and look how great it is by just putting that on.
Oh, yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah,
it's all of a sudden elevated.
Yeah, it's just that simple, toss it on, you look great instantly. I think this would be great for travel, too.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what's so great about these things. You literally can wrap it, remove the collar, put it separately, and then wrap the thing. It'll become to nothing to put it in a bag.
Yeah. And again, so if you're going to go somewhere where you're like, we're going to go away for the fall. So many of you do, you go away for a fall weekend.
You never know.
New Year's Eve. Wouldn't that be great for that?
Exactly.
Because honestly, with the fur on, especially, I'll go to the gray or black, you could really wear that to like New Year's Eve.
Oh, absolutely. Put a simple black dress, right?
Toss it on.
Put that on, and it looks very chic.
Okay, so this is pretty darn limited. A dark slate, jet black, rich camel. And again, one size basically fits everybody, so that's simple. We only have about 800 now left, so not a lot of these to go around. It was saved just for our show. And that is a woven flannel, although it totally feels like cashmere. It really does. But easy to care as well. In fact, oh my gosh, machine wash, tumble dry.
I mean, is that crazy or what?
That's really, because it really does feel like,
it feels like cashmere.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, so let me show you a couple things coming up next hour as well. We have so many neat things, including the slip into slim pants that absolutely everybody loves. We've sold thousands and hundreds of thousands of them. But this is the slip into slim curve appeal denim jacket. We do not offer this very often. We have a fashion edit price, $20 savings, and we have 4 flex pays on that. If you're not familiar with flex, that's any major credit card. We even accept PayPal. This is $59.95. Look at all the amazing colors. So if you've already tried the slip into slim denim, but you have not tried the jacket, that is actually in stock, which is, like I said, very, very unusual. We normally don't have that available. It's event price, as I mentioned, and on the 4 flex. And we have all the great colors. Also, too, let me explain HSN card, because this is a wonderful card to use. Today, if you pick up anything from Iman's beautiful collection, you get to save an extra $10, which is wonderful, right? We love that. But your savings just continues on and on beyond just that. It's not just, oh, hey, I get a flex every now and then. We actually do special events for VIP members of the card. We always have lots of different things going on, lots of sales, just special deals that you can only get if you have the card, and you can apply online. And if you're approved, you get to use it instantly, which is pretty awesome. All I'm saying about this next boot is please someone leave me a size 8 in the black. I am so desperate for a new pair of black boots. Have you ever had like I wear them to death. I love boots, love boots. And so I slipped these on and I thought, I'm in. They are ridiculously comfortable. They are such beautiful quality. And I have 1,000 left. And I'll tell you what, I am gonna guarantee you that these are gonna be sold out before the day's over, and it might happen in this show. They are amazing. So walk us through your boot design, and we'll do colors as well.
Well, actually, it's really as simple as that. If you see it, I usually put a nice gold hardware on my boots, especially the leather boots or the riding boots. These I opted for nothing. This is truly comes from the trend of 1970s where it was they used to, and it didn't come that way. They used to really try to scrunch them down. You know, the girls, they'll get it. It usually came up to your knee, and then we'll scrunch them all the way down. And so what we wanted to do, which is very, by the way, very big in this season, that scrunchy boot. So this is already built in the scrunch, and I thought, why not we leave it as is and just celebrate the suede and the comfort of it. It's so comfortable. You live in this, and it's just a reminiscent of that era.
Yeah.
You know, and just update it because the suede is better. Because the old suede, that's the reason why we worked at it, because the suede was not so soft.
You had to work and shove those babies down.
Exactly.
And the nice part about this suede, it stays up too. See, that's my beef.
Yeah.
Is the problem is you get scrunchy and all of a sudden one's lower than the other.
Exactly.
And that is another issue. All day you're trying to look good and you're pulling it up.
I know.
And I want you to know too, there's enough room. So if you have more athletic calves or whatever, I could easily.
Because we're wearing pants.
Right, it tucked in.
Yeah, tucked into it.
There's
so
plenty
imagine
of
it if it's not, and you just have a little socks and you just put it on.
Right.
There is room for an athletic calf.
Okay, so we have 3 colors that are gorgeous. We have the espresso.
Yep.
Am I only down to 3 colors, guys?
There only been 3 colors.
Are you kidding me? All right, so here's what I have. This is the gray taupe.
Yep.
And then this is the, I guess we're calling this espresso.
Which is more of a cognac.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah. And black.
Oh, this is rich camel?
Yeah, it's a camel.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's rich camel, and then we have the black.
Yeah.
All right, almost 300 pairs gone for FlexPay's free shipping on these, which is wonderful. The heel height, and by the way, 5.5 through 11, medium and wide width, thank you very much. I think I'm wearing the medium width, they're super comfortable. And the heel height is 3.5 inches, but it's perfect.
But because it's more of like a block heel, so it gives you real stability. You know, so that's what it is.
Yeah, so when you're standing up, when you're walking on it, I mean, you can really go in these.
Yeah.
These are not just, I'm, teetering around, trying to wear a boot.
Yeah.
And really, quite frankly, because Iman has had a couple little foot issues, little tootsie issues.
Yes.
It's awesome to actually see her in boots.
I have to tell you, I have become that girl that when I'm walking down the street, especially in New York, all I do is envious of the shoe, of plethora of shoes that's walking down the streets, all high heels, because I can only wear now barely 3 inches.
Right.
Barely. So this stacked heel gives me stability, so my foot issue is not as bad as it usually is.
All right. And so if you've been kind of hesitant and saying, oh, I really do want a hot little pair of boots.
Yeah, I want to be hip and happening. Well, this is going to make you hip and happening.
Completely. And again, I just, if anybody's out there, Rocky, if you can do it for me, size 8 in the black or medium width, that would be perfect. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding.
No,
they're
I know.
so comfortable, and they move.
Exactly.
And they're easy to wear, and you can wear pants over them if you want. Your boot cut would look great over these.
Exactly. The boot cut is great over it. The skirts. The girls are wearing it with skirts, it's great,
Like, look how cute. You could do a skirt.
Yeah.
You could wear a little dress with it.
Yeah.
How cute would a little sheath dress?
I know.
When it's still in the fall, and then
Exactly.
these boots on. I can't even stand it.
Yeah.
You could put leggings inside these.
Yeah.
You could wear something over them. You mentioned doing the maxi and then having a boot underneath
It's perfect for the maxis.
Yeah. And I really love it. I'll be honest, I really, really love that you did a matching zipper.
It's a matching zipper, and more importantly, all the way down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because you see, guys, when you take them on and off, this
they're
literally,
all the way down.
She's not kidding.
Yeah,
I'll actually,
all
look at
the
that.
way down.
There's maybe a half an inch.
That's it.
No zip.
Yeah, the rest is open, so you just put in zip.
Yeah, and it's also nice, too, because when you're putting your pants in there, you can get them all sitting in there, right? And then you zip them up, and you can feel they're just perfect. Do not miss out on these boots. They will be completely sold out, and then if you got one pair, you're going to say, darn it, why didn't I get a second pair?
One? Yeah.
I swear, literally, and if I had to pick, I think I would be between, I love all 3 colors.
You do these.
I would do these, too.
Yes.
Would you? Yeah, because I'm a nut about cognac.
Yeah.
I love taupe cognac shoes. Yeah. So you might want to think about doubles. Also, don't forget genuine suede, guys.
Yep.
So they move, they breathe, they're easy to wear. I just can't recommend them enough. I absolutely adore them. And I don't say that about everything that I have on the air. I like a lot of stuff, but I adore these boots immensely. All right, so we're going to stay on the line for that, if you will. We'll let you know when they start getting very limited. And again, we've got medium and wide widths. Here we go. An update on our very best value of the day. So, wow. We are approaching quickly almost 13,000 sold today. Well, why is that? Because you know what? You're so smart. you get it. Who would not adore having the perfect coat? And it truly is a coat for an amazing price. You have style, it's flexible, you have genuine leather, genuine suede, you have beautiful attention to detail, which we come to know and love from Iman's Platinum Collection. You're getting the best of the best. Now, if you go out and buy yourself a really fancy car at the price of a mid-size car, wouldn't that be amazing? Well, that's exactly what you're getting here. All the luxury, all the details, and you'd spend a fortune typically being able to own that. That's not true with our today's special. You're getting it at a fraction of the price. It's fully lined. It's as comfortable as the day is long. It's lightweight. It's flexible. It moves. It drapes beautifully. We have gorgeous colors. Obviously, you can tell I'm a big fan of it. And we have FlexPay too. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But now we're going to move on to the slip into slim, but this time it is a brand new denim jacket, which I'm super excited about this too. We also have 4 flex pays of only $14.99. If you're a slip into slim fan of Iman's pants, you will go berserk because we have the jacket available. This